Next, join Naim Chan on the Good Morning Guyana show. Enjoy a wide selection of music, health tips, history, interviews, and features. Naim will also bring you up to date with the news. All for your viewing pleasure. The Good Morning Guyana show, next.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of CNS Channel 6.
Basket pan she head, bucket in each hand, hold up and she frack, I wanna she grandson, to the market, them a go. For the morning, the day is dawning, for Kakakro to give the villagers a warning. Rise and shine, the birds them a sing, all animal take turn as them join in the waking. Kakakro, Dagaba, donkey, bray, horse, and they even duck a quack. Kakakro, Dagaba, donkey, bray, horse, and they even duck a quack. Come and hear this sweet story that tell the people about life in the country.
At Decoran Gift Gallery on Sheriff Street, we have something for everyone and every home. Choose something special to make that perfect gift, whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or wedding. You can also change your home decor and style with fabulous sofas, beds, and curtains. We even have garden items for outdoor improvement and lots more. Shopping is now so much easier and with greater variety for you to choose from at Decoran Gift Gallery on Sheriff Street, Georgetown.
Be a part of the trend everyone is talking about. It's the new frameless shower door with towel bar from Beeson Windows and Doors. You can modernize your bathroom look with hinge or slide-in frameless shower doors and get free transportation and installation in Georgetown or surrounding areas. At Beeson, you can also get decorative aluminum doors and railing. Just the perfect look to add beauty and safety to your home. So visit Beeson's today at 1228 Eccles Industrial Site and place your order now. Telephone 622-4197 or 623-4197. Built with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
morning to you. Welcome to the Good Morning Guyana show. Naim Chan there on your screen, and I'm working with Andrew as usual. Today's Monday, so we're going to spin some oldies music for you, English. Hope you enjoy them. Now, I want to also welcome those people watching us via Facebook. It's already 5 minutes after 7 o'clock. Now, let me just tell you, give you some bits and pieces of information. First, I see the weather forecast is we're going to have another day of blistering sunshine. There are predictions that this season, this dryness is going to be extended, where less rain will be falling. And this can go into the new year. So that's not a nice picture, exactly. My worry is water. And that's why I'm exhorting all of us, please don't leave these taps running all over the place in the yard. Some people are paying a regular bill and not paying based on a meter. And so what you do is leave the water to run night and day. You have to stop that. And what is bothering me is how will the government and by extension the NDIA solve the water woes with this massive agricultural drive taking place in the country, especially rice, then sugarcane, then cash crop farmers. It's how that water, it's going to get very low. I think they have, at least for the current crop that's going to be put in for rice. But remember, it's a lot of water for rice. And this region, especially Region 4, they have to conserve a lot. So, more sunshine we expect. Now, the bridges for you, Demerara Harbour Bridge, very easy to remember. 4 o'clock every morning until Friday morning, right? So it will be 4 a.m., one opening per day. The Berbice Bridge, 5 o'clock this morning, it was closed off to vehicular traffic. Tomorrow morning, again, very early, 5:30 tomorrow morning. That's the Berbice Bridge for you. Now, the People's Pawn Shop on Rob Street, the Harpy Eagles, Guyana's 50-over squad, they're headed to Trinidad, and that game will be starting tomorrow, the 17th. That's the regional tournament. Guyana is already there, and we have quite a good team. So the People's Pawn Shop would like to extend to the Guyana Harpy Eagles best wishes for a successful tour in 2023. Apart from that, our proud sponsor, Decor and Gift Gallery on Sheriff Street, they have a host of items that can be used as gift sets, electrical items like air fryers, blenders, electrical stove, juicers, rice cookers, and all these things, grills, whatever. And they are going to be opening their doors to the public on October 29. That's a Sunday. So for those ladies in particular who can't get the time during the week, October 29, that's a Sunday. They'll be opening their doors from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, I want to share some words of wisdom with you. And this morning I want to quote the words of Abraham Lincoln. And Abraham says, in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts. Think about a funeral when you die or when someone else's die, and you're making an assessment. People talk your name a lot on your funeral day, all the good and the bad, you know. But when you're giving speeches, you give the good aspects only. You don't want to hurt family members and all of that. Let the dead go in peace. So Abraham says, in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts. It's the life in your years. When you would have completed this journey of your life, at the end, you want people to count the life in your years rather than the years in your life. That means the quality of life that you lived. And to get a decent quality, it's not a big asking. It's just living decently, not robbing people around the place, whether it's criminally or white-collar crime, not I see some people get jealous when the neighbor's child gets better grades than your child at an exam like CXC. I celebrate, I like, especially if you're poor, I get extremely excited about poor children, especially at the CXC level, who defy lunches and starvation, defy the luxury of different colors of shoe and fancy shoe, and defy all those odds and go on at the CXC and excel, especially when you're poor. Not that I have anything against a rich man's son. I'm happy for them too. But I'm more excited when a poor person excels. And so, yeah, you know, I feel happy for them. So, I've got an assessment, what's inside of the newspapers. That's coming up in just a few. Yeah, there are lots of stories we can talk about. Of course, the Harpy Eagles, I just mentioned their name. Afghanistan, let me talk about the Harpy Eagles first. One of the things I'll be looking out for in this tournament is Chandrapal Hemraj. If he fails again, something is going wrong with Chandrapal Hemraj's batting style. I've had the privilege of describing him at the intercounty level and at the last CPL on radio, and something is radically wrong, shot selection and all of that, and going airborne. So I hope he corrects it and gets it right. He's been in terribly bad form, and this tournament is going to decide his future. If he doesn't get back his form, nobody wants him. They wouldn't want him anymore. So best wishes to Chandrapal Hemraj. I hope he gets good. We have some other key players are doing extremely well. Shamar Joseph is going for the big times. He's going to be headed after this tournament to one of these countries' franchises cricket. Good for him. There are some other young players I wish all the best also. And people like Hetmeyer should make runs. You're playing with your own peers and lesser than your standard. So you can imagine somebody in a club like Kohli, bowling to Kohli, they'll assault them. When Brian Lara takes to the crease in international cricket, he's beating the world's best bowlers. When you're playing with your own peers, you have to make mincemeat out of them. And so Chandrapal Hemraj must do that in this tournament. Apart from that, it was a shocker yesterday with Afghanistan. I couldn't believe watching the game Afghanistan against England. England are the defending champions in the World Cup. Afghanistan beat England. And I was watching their batting, the improvement in these teams. They're really working at their cricket. And the competition is, well, still wide open. But places like Australia and England, they have nosedived. And the top teams basically are India and New Zealand, South Africa and Pakistan. They're the top four in the tournament so far. Here is Andre, 13 minutes after, in fact now 14 minutes after 7. Andre is back with some music, and then I'll do a little assessment of what's inside of the newspapers.
We have to open tonight's show. A guy who's been hooked on a feeling, had raindrops fall on his head, played another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song, and of course sung this big hit. Would you please welcome one of the great singers, B.J. Thomas.
I just can't help believing when she smiles up soft and gentle with a trace of a misty morning and the promise